Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff
leading
back
off
to the
tonight for Minnesota
and make it two really strong starts.
Louis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Dan Hero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today. He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box, Christian Pacheco. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change there, called strike 1. Green is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting line. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Stepping in, Alex Kay, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
He pulls this one into right. Garcia is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Eugene Solari. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now, TJ, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And they say he beat the throw safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Arias on third. Solari on at second with 2 down. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Garcia on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Twins strand a pair. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps
leading
out
off
at you.
for
This
the
guy's
A's,
whip, which is walks
second
to hits
baseman,
to innings pitch,
Whit
is less than 1 coming into the
Merrifield.
start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. TJ sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact. My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. His line against Justin Verlander, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Chapman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit to first. Sano scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Brent Rucker. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a 6 extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 33 home runs and 114 runs batted in. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as we show you the team leaders there, you can see that he's moved ever closer to the 50 mark, as that's number 49 for him on the year. Coming to the plate now, DJ Downs. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, two quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big two-out knock.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Downs, the runner at first with two gone. This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins get a run on two hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Shane Mathis. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Downs over to his left. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
No left fielder.
And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future. Digging in now, Christian Pacheco.
Leading off for Minnesota, the center fielder, Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pacheco, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has a play. 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Alex K.
Striding in once again, Alex K. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
So Larry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Eugene Solari. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Laureano has room. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, TJ. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Brent Rucker.
So stepping in, Brent Rucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 1. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kay moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he fouls this one off. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Off for the Twins, the first
Heidi, thank you.
Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Royce Lewis.
At the plate, Royce Lewis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, DJ Downs, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Down and away, ball 1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The second baseman, Luis
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Loriano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
24. Christian.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Pacheco. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. Mathis comes up with it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins with Merrifield next to hit. back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Avisail Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on.
Now battle, the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Sano is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Shane Mathis.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We play. Digging in once again, Alex Kay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kay.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
In there, 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
now
close,
batting.
so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance, Eugene Solari. He's set, here it comes. A ball and no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Solari brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
2-0 now. Kay gets his lead at first, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. TJ is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey!
3-2.
Can't lose, fool.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a drive out to left center field. And the runner is in from second. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Frankie.
After working just 4+ innings, says this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Standing in now, Brent Rucker, 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. And their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And a barehanded pickup just late. He's safe. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Now batting.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
3 runs already home here. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The bat,
settling in now, DJ Downs.
DJ Downs.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here's the 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Olsen is over, and he puts it away for the first out. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Hit down the line at first. Olsen is up with it. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4. Home half of the 5th coming up to 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off, and they start to go more ambush tactics.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Peterson on at first, nobody out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So we got him looking there. Matt Olson
now
is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Shooter. Garnett.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Bounce to first, reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A's go quietly there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. The next twin up, Christian Pacheco.
Leading off for Minnesota, the center fielder, Christian Pacheco.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lined hard to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw, the tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And you can see right there, he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he's safe.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second. And that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on the ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugene Solari. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. TJ, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Solari leads off first with 1 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now the 2-1. 3-1 now. And I think he wanted to know where that one was. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4, and he is in there.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Twins forced to settle for 1. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pacheco giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next,
so yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down here 5-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Good. Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Ball 2. Extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Garcia is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 7. Short.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ Downs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Into the box, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a fastball center cut. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
That's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Into the box now, Christian Pacheco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Arias, base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
up next
now.
for Minnesota.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Mark.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now, Alex K. lays off 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Garcia, still ranging back. Booyah! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 41st home run of the year for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for route number 2.
TJ.
Digging in, TJ, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. The tag, and they'll get him in second. And with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional
So here is Avisail Garcia.
He's
coming off a solo home in his previous trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. To his left, Arias. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Verlander still with one earned run on his line through 6 1/3. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left
and right.
But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Shane Mathis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. A's are gone in order. So striding in,
leading off the hitter, the designated hitter, Brent.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Loriano patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 22.
To bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Royce Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter.
Wow, when you're
7.
swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go
DJ.
to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box, DJ Downs. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. Hard liner to center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins do get a run, however, and it comes via this RBI triple. Home half of. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13
now
strikeouts
first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go
The
around,
batter,
according to the
number 3,
umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Verlander's ready. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Standing in, Christian Pacheco. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Christian Pacheco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Line toward center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there. 2 down. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eugene Solari. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Nope.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Here's the 1-0. Lifted into center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Striding in, Ramon Laureano. Things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. 0-1 the count.
Nope.
1-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Is struck on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Jorge Alicea will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Minnesota Twins
the final
pick
line
up
score
win
for our
number
ball game
107,
tonight. For the
best in the
victorious
division.
Twins,
Justin
10
Verlander
runs,
gets to
19
that
hits,
magic
no
number,
errors.
20
They left
wins
14
on the
men
season,
on base.
and recording 16 strikeouts along the way.
Time of the
Hunter
ball game,
Green
3
was
hours
only able to
and
work
31
4
minutes.
innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap
Thank
here
you
tonight.
for joining us here
DeRosa,
this
Dan
evening.
Plezak, and Heidi
We remind
Watney.
you
This
to
is Matt
please
Vasgersian.
drive
You've been
home
watching MLB
safely.
The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.